Hello, everyone. Glad you could come. Welcome to the Advancement Center, and welcome to the world of magic and miracles. As you listen, you will feel a difference in the vibration of calmness that suddenly changes into excitement as you are lifted out of your chair and catapult all the way out into the outer reaches of the universe, where you say hi to Simeon, to all the masters, to the angels, to your friends who have passed, to the entities who look after you each day, and of course, your Creator. As you enter the world of your Creator and time disappears, space disappears, and you head off further into the world of your Creator to experience something new without any definition, without any plan. You simply keep going and venture further into the world of your Creator, to where everything exists right now and in the future and in the past, where you feel the history of your life in ancient times and in the future of right now. As you settle into this new feeling, you feel the acceleration as Simeon takes you on tour, and once again, you fly throughout the universe, past all the planets, waving at the stars, going beyond the stars, looking down on them, heading further and further away from what you expect. And all of a sudden, you pass through what looks like a barrier, a ripple, a feeling, and you're suddenly in a different space. In this space, you feel totally comfortable, and although you're moving 1,000,000 miles an hour, you feel like you're standing still. All your history disappears. All your stimuli from the physical plane disappears, and there's nothing to do, and a feeling of need doesn't exist. No desire, simple perfection. And while you're there, you reformat everything that surrounds you to try and make it familiar, and nothing comes to life. That's when you look a little further and you see past the nothing to an exciting new world. A new world of the future that includes none of the past, but does include the physical plane. And you have the opportunity to grab hold of this space and make it yours. But before you do, you extend a little further and melt into that space so that you feel totally comfortable. And as you melt into it, anything that's out of order, you change. You change your balance, you add color, sound, music, feeling enjoyment, a massive lot of lightheartedness. And once you're totally absorbed, you leap in the air and allow your signature to extend to your glow, and you light up the whole world with something that has never been seen before. Something that you can honestly say to yourself is you with all its color, all its facets, all at once, and then you relax and drift back into your chair and feel the massive change you just created in the physical world. If you were tuned in to this channel a few months ago, you heard those words spoken by Robert Young. Not as a message for that day, but as a gift given to you, a personal gift you can draw upon and experience at any and all times and be taken to the timeless, where your true identity resides beyond the physical world. And with a deep breath, you absorb it all and make it physical and switch on your energy. Thank you so much, Robert. I can't begin to tell you the excitement of just reading your words. That is our purpose here at the Advancement Center. Each member of our team is given the opportunity and the airtime to share their magic and miracles, which reaches back to their origin. And brought forward into this world with so many doors that have been shut for centuries. And with these words, doors are being flung open and mysteries revealed and celebrated and made available to everyone. There's a newness and a freshness as gardens are blossoming as never before. And humanity is truly being returned to the arms of love. The sun is not shining out there, but in here, speaking to you at this moment, I feel the sun, its warmth, and its nurturing of everyone and every growing thing. These broadcasts speak our personal experiences, and with each new voice, we can experience something new. Just this last Tuesday, Genya presented a rare experience to us that she had with certainly truly out of the ordinary, because we know she loves nature and the little animals. But she shared an experience she had with a sea lion, obviously without words, but carried volumes of meaning for each of us to experience. Thank you, Genya. I shall never forget your story about the sea lion. Now, on Friday, David gifted us with a rare look at how process and method deflect our lives at every turn, and always pointing to sales of some sort or another with a logical explanation, always. That was an eye-opener. He held up a mirror showing us that trap that we get caught on sometimes, called process and method, that we must follow, but we don't have to. The most perfect gift from David were these words, which should be our new Pledge of Allegiance. And I'm going to read them right now. It's called The Vibration of Perfection. Carry the frequency of perfection. Transmit that very vibration in everything you do, in everything you say, and in every place you go. This vibration of perfection carries with it all that is beneficial for the uplifting of humanity. Love, safety, security, well-being, peace, joy, excitement, calmness, and harmony, all coming with the knowing that everything and everyone is perfect. Perfectly perfect on their journey to their knowing that they are perfect. It might take 1 second, 1 hour, 1 year, 1 lifetime, or 1,000,000 lifetimes, but the destiny of every person being and creation is to one day in one moment know that they are perfect. Every heart can swell with the definition of their being perfect. Thank you, David. Just reading those words, I know that education would be uplifted at every assembly, and magic and miracles will be welcomed into the physical world for all humanity. No one is left out. Now, Saturday, Adrian's invitation into his world where we were all drawn into the vastness of his energies that were offered. Upon reflection, each of us who were present at that meeting right afterward experienced our own vastness, a true gift. Thank you, Adrian. That brings us to yesterday, after Adrian's wonderful broadcast. My enlivened spirit led me to an afternoon of revelations. And it's all good news. Big changes taking place. And the new world of magic and miracles is coming closer. First, I tuned into, and I was all led to do this. This was out of the ordinary. I tuned into an interview of how legal action is being taken up against destroyers of humanity. That's a big statement. That's a big legal action. It's taken dozens of international lawyers agreeing to go forward with this action. And it was all based, believe it or not, on the sovereignty of the Maori people, who are in full control and leadership of New Zealand. That was news to me. I never knew that. But they've been in charge and in the leadership of New Zealand since 1835. And since then, there have been many Western financial elites coming on the scene and destroying the sovereignty of so many people, but not the Maori. They retained their sovereignty and the protection of the land and humanity itself. Robert has been saying big change is coming. And I had so much joy when I reported what I had just heard about the Maori people. And it gets better because other indigenous people close to nature, beautiful human beings living in Canada and South America are getting together and forming a huge assembly of indigenous peoples. Nothing could make me happier. I was just so excited. Yeah. And I'm going to stay in tune with that legal proceeding because they are going to take down the enemy of humanity. I know that. We've had it. Enough is enough. Now, as if that wasn't enough to make me totally happy and excited, I then stayed riveted to the computer because what came up next with a special invitation was to watch the premiere, a red carpet premiere of Plandemic 3. I don't know if you've heard about this film, but you certainly will, especially if you're tuning in here. Yeah, this is a triumph originated by my dear friend, Mikki Willis. Now, we've known Mikki ever since our first trip to California, and we stayed at the same place with Mikki and his wife and his film company called Elevate. Yeah. So many things have happened these past 13 years. And so many experiences, including an attempt to lasso the world with a pandemic, which Mikki coined immediately the Plandemic in his films. I watched Plandemic 3, and in it, Mikki shreds the evil powers and their greediness that relentlessly pursues their destruction of humanity. Don't gloss over that verb. He shreds them. He exposes the lies. He shows footage that I don't know how he got, but it is thrilling. And I was so proud of him. And I couldn't help but notice that what Mikki has accomplished externally, I have been feeling internally ever since I was a tiny little girl, age 4, when I decided that no one should go to war and that they should just stay home. So there. I have been feeling this, so you can only imagine my joy and my glee when my dear friend creates a film that is going to sweep the world. 2,000 people were present at the premiere, and it's being watched all over the world. That is a proper use of the internet. And now I thought maybe I'll just read something from my journal, because I wrote and wrote and wrote to Simeon this morning because I had a lot to share with him. And this is what he answered, because he always answers. Dearest Barbara, not unlike the surprise flower in your garden, this is the time of blossoming. The time has arrived, and as foretold by Robert, and the message from the Advancement Center, at one time, 6 times a week. Welcome to the world of magic and miracles. It has begun. And you have all played your parts. And now flowers are blossoming again. People are waking up, and people are discovering their sovereignty in the face of tyranny, wearing a mask for centuries. You married a truth teller, and that was the plan. Your creator is smiling. So are we. We love you both. Love, Simeon. And now it's that time to show what happened Thursday night in art class. We had another model that we were going to use, but there were only 2 students there, Marilyn and me. And we both expressed our joy with our experience with Monet the week before. So Mandar offered another Monet. And here it is. Wait, this way. Yeah. And of course, I loved every moment. And of course, the best moment is when I get to show it and share it with Robert. And now with you. So it's that time. I've had a good time with you today. I hope you enjoyed it. But the most important part is that we wish you a perfect life, perfect health, and a future that is just glorious. Thank you for joining me. I am Barbara.